Guys, welcome back to the Look On 23 show. If you are new here, make sure you smash the subscribe button. We uploaded an episode yesterday, and the feedback was fucking amazing, wasn't it?
It really was. I was actually surprised how many viewers that we got.
I actually got a boner.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a massive, last night, I seen all the feedback, and I just started... I don't know why I done it, but it just turned me on. It turned me on like hate. Do you know how hate turns people on?
Does it?
Well, hate turns me on, and so does fucking positive feedback on the Look On 23 show.
Yeah, I think I prefer more positive feedback rather than hate, but each their own.
How do you feel? How do people take in your podcast? Like, how did people take in the interview? There was a few comments and inboxes that stood out to you, and I'm probably to blame for that a little bit.
I think, yeah, I mean, your type of following is they're so much more brutal than mine. Like, before I met you, I used to never get any online hate or any trolls, like pretty rarely, which is...
That means you're not, no, I reckon if you're not getting hate, you're not doing good.
Questionable. I think you're just a lot more controversial than I am.
I just think if you're getting hate, you're winning. And if you're not getting hate, you're sucking. Like, if you don't get hate...
Well, I must be winning like crazy at the moment because I'm getting like smashed with hate. Like, for example, from the podcast, like I thought I would get hate maybe for other things. But the things I got slammed on, like having a degree and apparently lying about it, yeah. I was actually shocked. It's pretty funny.
I seen 2 comments where it was like, some chick was going off saying, oh, Vanessa doesn't have a degree, she didn't bring this up and stuff. And it's like... The blame for that was that I completely cut you off on every good thing that you were going to. We rewatched it and we're like, fuck, it's the first podcast. But...
You kind of made my story sound like a big train wreck, and we forgot to, to be fair, we did sort of run out of time. Like, we were already at the 1 hour mark and everything. But it was like the whole train wreck story, and we sort of forgot to touch on like all the good things that happened after.
I think that it was our first podcast. This one's our second, so if you haven't seen the first one, make sure you go back. It's titled Vanessa Sierra, Her Traumatic Past.
Vanessa Sierra is a hot mess.
No, we should have done something like that because fucking... Yeah, so I don't really want to interview people at the moment because I feel comfortable, but also I just want to hang shit on them, and I think that's what I done in that podcast. Like,
hanging shit on.
No, I was kind of roasting you, and that's how I am. So
I think it was alright. I think you were alright.
But I just didn't let you get to the good bits, like where you have went to TAFE and university, and then succeeded.
It was pretty funny watching it back because you see me like being all serious and stuff, and then you're just sitting there making, like, we'll be talking about a really serious topic, and then all of a sudden you'll come out with this line that's just like...
The king line.
Completely changes the mood.
No, call that one the king line. No, so we don't want to get too sad. We want to keep it consistent. Yeah, if we start getting sad, we've got to bring out the king line and bring it back, and that's where I'm at.
So you've got a process there. That's good.
There's no process, just the king line. There's no capital letter, no full stops, just the king line, and that's it. But so yesterday's feedback on the first podcast, I think it's about to hit 10K.
Yeah.
And we've hit 500 subscribers overnight, which for a YouTube channel with no traction whatsoever, I think we've done all right.
I think we did really well.
We didn't edit the thumbnail.
No, well, we didn't. I mean, we didn't even have a background.
Oh, shit! Fuck, let's talk about the background.
We spent today refurbishing this little podcast room a little bit.
It was on a budget. Hold on, wait. No, we spent fucking $300 on posters.
But it does look pretty sick.
Who we got here?
We've got Trump.
We've got Trump with a gold watch and a gangster chest piece. And he's actually got no receding hairline. That's a good little perm there.
He's got the little, what are those called?
Wrinkles.
No.
He's got a fade.
Trump's got a fade.
We've got Barack Obama here with an American state tattooed on his shoulder. And his fucking veneers look as good as mine. And then we've got...
old Notorious down there, Conor McGregor.
We've got the king, Conor McGregor.
You guys kind of look alike.
Me and Conor?
Yeah, go put your head next to him.
I don't know what vlog. Do we?
That beard, spitting image.
What about the face?
Don't you think?
What about the face?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty similar. Hey, show me your ears.
No, I don't have cauliflower ears.
No.
Well, my ears haven't been punched in. Then we've got over this side Fear and Loathing. If anyone knows that video, make sure you comment down below. That's a fucking mad movie. That's where I first seen an acid trip on a movie, and that was fucking good. Then we've got all the American gangster rappers. We got Tupac. We've got fucking... Where's Biggie?
All of them.
Did Biggie get on here? I can say. Oh, there's Biggie.
He's up there.
There's
Dre.
Dr. Dre. Is that Eminem?
Yep.
Ice Cube.
Snoop
Dogg. We've got Fat Joe.
Everyone.
Is that Jay-Z? It's hard. Like, is that Jay-Z or not?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's
No.
It's young Jay-Z.
Oh, it's young Jay-Z. So.
I'd laugh if it wasn't, and they're like, no, that's not Jay-Z.
Oh, we'll just roast us on whoever the fuck we got wrong there. And what else do we have? So we've got Chicago Bulls. Why the fuck do you go for Chicago Bulls?
No.
I
think we just got it because it looked good.
And it's a Red Bull. It's just gangster as fuck. And then can they see all the way over there?
They probably can't, but there's Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un with
a-
his Asian gangster theme with the white cum stain through his hair. We've got the Australian map. Got to always fucking rep the Australian map. And we've got Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson? Oh no. Marilyn Monroe. Slide it to the side. Let's show them. There we go, Marilyn Manson. And the most important thing, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel with all the pranks, it's Lucan on 23. The 100k plaque, I think I'm on about 400k. It's pretty crazy.
That's pretty impressive stuff. When did you get that plaque?
I got it probably when I was on 300k. So it took fucking ages to come. Shout out to YouTube, yeah. If we hit 1 million on here, we'll be definitely putting the 1 million plaque right there. Not if, but when. That's what we're going to do. When.
Yeah, when.
I'm not fucking scared of this shit. So, yeah, what else did you do today? So
I think I pretty much just got up and went straight shopping for this podcast room, and then all of a sudden it was, 4 p.m?
It went quick, didn't it?
It went so quickly.
It's so weird. Jail compared to outside life, like the jail time, it's like you've got too much time on your hands.
Yeah.
And then on the outside life, it's like, fuck, where's the time gone? I want more time. And jail, it's like, oh yeah, can this day be over? Like, I want to go to sleep.
Well, it's crazy because when you were in jail, like, I remember you came out and I was like, holy shit, like, that time went so quick.
What, with me being in jail?
When you were in jail, I was like, holy shit, it felt like it was only yesterday that you got locked up.
That was 6 weeks of, like, waking up.
And you thought it felt like ages, like a
It
lifetime.
makes me sick, and I don't fucking like it whatsoever. Let's get off the jail story, right? Let's not talk about jail. I reckon...
It's in the feels a little bit.
No, what I reckon they need to comment down below if they want to hear you kind of interview and podcast me.
I think we should just do it, to be honest.
We should do that
Yeah.
next. We should do that next, that's for sure.
Comment down below anyway, just so we hear your opinions.
And
But,
also, smash the like button. You got to turn that like button. I think it's grey right now. Go down there and give it a big blue tick. Not a verification on the like button, but just smash the like button. Just punch the fuck out of it. And the subscribe button. Just, if you want to test out your boxing skills, fucking flog it. Kick your TV. I don't give a fuck. All right, now, so you done that today. You went and searched for the podcast. Search for the podcast equipment.
Podcast equipment. We got a table that we haven't set up.
We haven't set it up yet. It's now about 5:15. It's dark outside.
I thought it was so much later than that. I'm already on my 3rd coffee of the day.
Fucking hell, that's crazy. Oh wait, knock.
Hello.
Hello? Are you in there?
Housekeeping.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
And
I've got an eye twitch at the moment. It's really awkward because
Really?
I'm like staring at you when it's twitching.
Just start winking. Wink a lot. Now headbutt the table. Good girl. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about today is I think we've spoke a fair bit about everything else. We're about 11 minutes in. Fucking hell. How does your hometown or where you grew up treat you, or how do you feel that they feel towards you with your success and direction and where you went in life?
I find it really funny because a lot of the people that used to bully me in school, like the people that were quite horrible to me in school, a lot of them are coming forward to me now as if we were friends.
Oh, so they want to shag you?
No.
Boring!
They're all girls.
Oh, the chicks?
Yeah, but they're all girls that have obviously done nothing with their lives, you know, and I think they've just come to realise that being cool in school isn't that cool, and they've seen me achieve something and they try and reach out and pretend they were never cunts.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's what about the guys from like school or something like that?
I can't really say like I've spoken to anyone from, like I've got a couple friends from my hometown that I've been friends with for like 5 years and stuff, but like I wouldn't really talk to guys.
Really?
But no, not really.
They don't come forward and go, oh yeah, or they don't write statuses about you?
No, I think that's more you.
I get fucking hammered by cunts.
I get all love from my hometown.
Really?
Yeah.
What, from Vanuatu or?
Well, because I've got all different places that I grew up, so like Vanuatu, Cairns and all that. Like the majority of the people that have come forward to me are from Cairns, I can't even fucking talk today.
That's alright. We don't need to talk on this podcast.
But like all my high school people,
yeah,
they're the ones that have come forward.
So they're weird cunts.
Yeah, pretty much.
So with me, I grew up in a place called Tamil, and it's like an hour and a half away from Sydney, so it's like almost in the bush, so it's right on the edge of like, you know, starting bushland, small country shit. Now I grew up there and then I moved to Campbelltown. And holy fucking shit, I haven't met cunts that negative. There's positive people from there, but like these cunts are just writing statuses every week about me.
Yeah, I noticed that, and like back to what we were saying before, like I never experienced trolls or anything like what I have since being with you. And every time I look at the trolls account, they always seem to be from that sort of area, like near your hometown.
Really?
Yeah.
It must be, I might just fucking blow them all up.
I think you're just from an area that's very small-minded, like they're not progressive, like...
They're toxic as
Yeah.
They're heaps of Adelaides, like TNs are the most bought shoe there.
What's an Adelaide?
Like so,
I thought
like,
you said Adelaide for a second.
No, do you know like them
Like
Nike?
do
Do you know like them
like
Nike
an
shoes?
like a junkie.
You know the Nike shoes with
The Air Max?
No, the TNs.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to know.
That's
what
like
TN.
the Lebo shoe.
No, not Labo. It's more like the Eshe, like so they dress.
I know what the Nike.
So they
TNs
dress
are.
like a tennis instructor.
Yeah, gotcha.
But they walk around trying to stab you and shit. And that's the kind of people that are from my area. And I'm just, another thing that I can't fucking get my head around is so many of these people, they were all good. Like I used to go to the local like drinking spot and, you know, like kick back, hey, how you going, Luke? And now I just see people that would, or even people at the gym that will shake your hand and then they will, the next fucking day or in the next 3 weeks, they'll be like, fuck this cunt, he's such a gay cunt, you know, like the cunt's all good.
You know what I've noticed a lot about...
They're all good, a lot like that. Some bitch the other day wrote a status and it was like the dumbest, like the way they fucking wrote the status, I couldn't fucking comprehend it, but it was like, why doesn't Luke Irwin promote his fucking OnlyFans stuff on his... Like, it's like, cunt, I'm never going to listen to you. I don't care about anyone's opinion. And they think that writing a status and getting 100 likes, like that's the most likes that happen in Campbelltown. It's when it's written about me. It's when the king gets fucking written about. These cunts are all chasing likes using my name. Fucking weird. I could mention some names. I could mention names that they're just fucking weird. You know, like inbred cunts.
You know what
I think they're like fucking their sisters here and they're just shagging the sister or something. And they just need some... Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people from that area that are fucking mad. They inbox me, they love me and shit. But most of the people are just hating motherfuckers. And, and I just don't know. I just wanted to bring it up in this podcast. I hope you cunts are watching and you fucking know that your life's cooked as fuck. Weird cunts. This is Luke on 23 show. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay posted on what we're doing. What else is going on? Are you over that segment?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've well and truly covered that.
No, I just want to fucking understand them cunts. Maybe I should get a hater on here and just fucking understand them and then punch on with them after.
The issue with haters is they always post as as fans, like I've always noticed that, you know, people will come up to you in public and they'll act like massive fans, and then when they're away from you, they'll say things like under their breath.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if you got a hater on here, they would pretend to be a fan anyway, because they're all fucking pussies.
They're weird. Like, that's what I'm thinking.
Like you said, they're actual weirdos.
I've never met a hater in real life. So I think I've got all these... Oh, you know what's fucked? You know how you've got the message request bar? And the message goes into your request, and you see it, but you don't see it. Like, it comes up as not seen, but you can see it. I seen some bloke write, "Oi, cunt, when I see you, I'm going to kill you," and shit.
I remember you saying something about...
And about 5 or 4 weeks later, I seen him, and I'm like, you know, oh, I'll walk past this cunt. Like, he might not be a fan. He's a hater. I'm about to get killed. I was like, I am going to die right now. And then he goes, "Hey, brother, can I get a photo with you?" And I'm thinking, I hesitated, and I'm like, nah. Were
you sure it was that guy?
It was 100% that guy. So what happened? So he's from my town. Like, it was when I lived out there.
Do you know him personally?
I know the cunt. So I was thinking, I was like this. I was thinking, I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking get a photo, because he might be using this as like oh yeah, let's post this and meme it out or something. Which, if anyone wants to meme anything, can meme, fucking go ahead. Anyway, he posts it and goes, "I met the king today," or the legend or something. This legend. The caption was something like that, "Getting on the beers with Luke Owen" or something. Now, is that fucking weird? Are people all there? Like, I don't fucking know.
You know
like,
what that
I let it go and I gave it a big love heart like on Facebook. But I just don't understand people anymore. Like, they're fucking lost the plot.
What about that message that you got? Because this has just reminded me of this, where someone said something about me. It was like a pretty horrible thing. I think they accused me of like being a hooker, saying they had these videos and stuff. And
just let me jump in there. If someone had a video of you of being a hooker, I don't know how you have it. Oh yeah, that'd be you getting sexted. No, that'd be you having sex.
Yeah.
If someone had that, and you've been on reality TV already,
it would come
be
out.
released. I would have, if I had it, I'd sell it for 10.
But anyway, finish the story, because Luke ended up responding to them.
I said, "Fuck yeah, bro, like, I want to see this video, like, because that would be a hot video." And he goes, "Bro, I'm fucking with you. You're a legend, you're a mad cunt."
But like, imagine
he wanted a reply.
Imagine if Luke hadn't have responded, and Luke was the type of person to actually believe that. Like, what the fuck?
And so many, yeah.
Just what the fuck?
Yeah, I need to really just start swinging my cock at heaps of haters. No, I want to start swinging it. So let's be honest, we're about to turkey slap all the weird cunts. But number one is, most people from where you're from I don't know, they're not. Oh, fuck, don't get me started.
All right, next topic.
No, hold on, wait. What about the ones that were your mates and they just fucking badmouth you? And you find out from another cunt.
I feel like that's from your area, because I've never experienced that. And I think I'm not as controversial as you, but I'm a fairly controversial person.
Yeah.
And I don't get that at all. I've never had any of that.
Like, all them people, when I wrote that bushfire status, they were saying I'm going to die and shit. I was offering someone a place to stay.
Look, I was pretty pissed off about that as well, so let's not get into that. We're going to start a punch on in a minute.
No, there's no punch on, but I just want to fucking understand how the fuck I write a little joking status, but that Isaac Butterfield cunt, which we're going to touch on that in a second, he can roast every motherfucker, and it's like, yeah, all good, all good. I do one little joke about a bushfire, and cunts lose. It was a viral status, and I reposted it so it would get more traction, because that thing was a weapon. Now, these people that are roasting me, they don't know that my house burnt down when I was 12. So who the fuck are they to say anything?
I think people are just quick to jump on bandwagons. Like, they don't look into whatever the status actually is or anything behind it. It's just like, oh, look, everyone's attacking this person. Yeah. I'm going to jump on that because I don't want to be part of the minority that have, their own actual opinion. I'm too scared of, stepping outside of that square.
Yeah.
So they just follow wherever people are going, and that's just the sheep mentality.
That's fucking, I had people going, let's cancel this cunt. I love the ones where they're like, let's cancel him. Because like I'm like this. I'm like
How?
hold on, wait. Why did you just give me 100 more thousand likes on Facebook in 5 to 10 hours? I love that cancel shit because when cunts say they're gonna cancel you, you just blow up. Like I love when there's this little bitch commenting, I'm gonna cancel him and get all my friends to cancel you too. It's like, cunt, you've got 5,000 friends on Facebook. I get 100 million views on videos, and you've just fucking spread my name more.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much for sharing. There's this one person in mind. She's from like, I don't know, this bitch. Fuck you if you're watching this, you weird cunt. Try and cancel me with your fucking 5,000 friends. Go fix your eyebrows up, cunt. Yeah, on to the next topic. Alright, so...
Well, back to Isaac Butterfield.
Isaac Butterfield. Oh, that fucking cunt. He's a weird motherfucker. Apparently he's 6'8". Apparently he's... Well, I'm 6'8" and I'm about 94 kilos. Ringing wet. And he's probably about... He's 6'8", but I reckon he's probably 110 kilos. If we could get a weight like agreement, both get to a weight and box. I want to box the cunt. I want a UFC or boxing. But I sent all my fucking supporters over there. People screenshotted. His inbox would have been full with Luke Earl and box this cunt. No reply. He's made 4 or 5 videos on me and no reply.
I think he kind of just uses you for clout.
He's a weird cunt. Well, he's got a bigger following on YouTube.
Yeah, but the
I've
views
got a bigger
don't really...
Yeah, the views.
Followings don't count. It's your actual view counts and your engagement that matters.
That's what, and all these, you know what I've realised over the years and when I first got into social media, was the comedians go against the entertainers, and they both fall under 2 things. So it's a comedian, they do stand-up and they think they're all good. I could fucking do comedy as well.
Yeah, stand-up.
But I can't be fucked. I don't want to, I feel weird. Like, I don't want to grow my beard this long. I only want it this long. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that, because Jackson O'Doherty, and a few, I'm not even going to mention these other cunts, but they all used to give him shit. And all the comedians from that side used to give him shit. But who the fuck's winning? Who's winning and who's making moves? Him. Not the comedians. Fuck Isaac Butterfield.
All the Patreoners.
And I just want to, no, straight up, I just want to fucking call out someone in the Australian scene because I'm not, you know what? Yeah, Australia. I'm going to call them out in Australia because I'm not allowed to leave the state. So they can fly into my state and I will fucking box anyone, even if it's a chick. I'll lay her out. Like I don't care if she's got clout and we can come to an agreement. I've got.
Why don't we have a boxing match?
Nah, I'd flog you.
I'd knock you out.
Cut that out. No. So I just want someone to agree. I don't care, and I think Isaac Butterfield is my dude. Like we're the same height, around the same weight. He thinks he can roast me. I've actually got inboxes off him asking me for advice. And then you make money, your beard gets bigger, your hair gets fucking weirder. You've got a fucking massive receding hairline, cunt. He's got a really fucking, like, I just want to punch on with the cunt. No, like, you can call people out, and I've never called him back out. I've never responded. But now it's my time, you know. I don't want to sit down and do that whole, like, I just want to fucking fight him. For money or no money?
Well, let's set up
We'll do it for charity.
Then.
We'll do it for mental health. Like, I just want to fucking shut him up. Like, he sits here fucking roasting every cunt behind his camera. And so many people, oh, Budsy will fucking knock you out and shit. I actually want to fucking I will, like, knock him out. Isaac Butterfield, if you're watching this, brother, I'm here, I'm ready. I'm in Sydney, you're in Newcastle, 2-hour drive. I've got gyms ready to sponsor this. I've got promoters ready to promote this. We can sell tickets, push all the money to charity.
To charity, maybe people who are struggling during COVID-19.
Yeah, we're entertainers. Like, we'll give back to the fire appeal. We'll give back to the fucking, I don't care. I'm just sick of this cunt going off about bicycles, myself, and vegans. Like, I'm overhearing about it. He thinks he's cool talking about it. He's the most negative cunt. Imagine being his friend. No, but does he just fucking sit there and hammer all his mates?
I wouldn't know. Like, to be honest, I don't even watch his stuff. The only video I did watch was the one that he did of us on OnlyFans. Yeah. But other than that, like, he's not someone I would really watch or anything.
And you know what? They're all hating because OnlyFans is a new thing coming.
It is, yeah.
It's a new thing coming, and it's about to be the fucking... We're in the top What creators?
0.01%.
0.01%. Like, fucking get on. Like, Jackson, bro. Bro, get on my level, Jackson. I think he's got... No, I'm not calling out Jackson. I love the cunt. But, like, Jackson. Seriously. Come on, bro. I love Jackson and Maddie. They're fucking... I think they're killing
they're
it.
awesome.
But yeah, Jackson. Seriously, bro. Imagine Isaac Butterfield. Let's get back to him real quick and then we'll go into the OnlyFans stuff. So imagine Isaac Butterfield's dick. I reckon
it's not really something I want to imagine.
No, but imagine if his dick's anything like his face. So it's got like a dick and then just this big beard under his balls. Like, and then a receding hairline on the top of the balls.
I'm just imagining Squidward but with a beard.
Oh! Fucking hell. So this was my first chance to actually call out Isaac Butterfield because I don't sit behind a YouTube camera, but now I am sitting behind it and I can just chat, you know, and that's why I brought this up. I'm not going to call him out on my main channel. I just want to box the cunt. I want to make some money for charity. We did get a massive response back.
For the boxing match?
100%. I'd love to go him in UFC, but I'd sleep the cunt. I'd straight up throat punch him, fucking squash his nose. Oi, Isaac, if you're going to make a video on this, make sure you say subscribe to the Luke on 23 show. Cheers, mate. Now we'll move on to the next thing, which is OnlyFans.
Back to OnlyFans, yeah.
Fuck, what a platform. What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, I think it's an amazing platform. Like, you know, it's one of a kind because there is literally no platform out there that lets you put out any sort of content that you want with literally no guidelines. Like, it's a fucking amazing platform and you can make money off it.
I hope there's a guideline that they fucking don't let people upload killing people and shit. I don't want to see murders. There's no murders.
Dark web.
Huh?
I mean...
Not like that you don't want the dark web, like you like the dark web, do you?
Oh, is that the dark web? Ah, fuck the dark web.
Yeah, I mean,
there's
plenty of websites where you can do that.
People have shown me like killings and that, and I'm just like, that's some messed up. There's some fucking crazy people in this. But I just want to touch on how OnlyFans, it's gone up 75. I can't talk now. I think I've caught your fucking disease. You have a disease.
I think we've just done too much today. My brain's just switched off.
No, we haven't. All right, let's get back into it. So yeah, OnlyFans, it's gone up fucking 4 million users or some shit. It goes up 100,000, 200,000 users a day.
Something insane.
The CEO of that must be fucking racking in the cash, didn't it? It didn't take off.
It was just him and his missus that started it.
What, they started making videos together or?
No, they started the platform. So they actually had a different platform that didn't quite take off as well. And it was a similar sort of model. It completely flopped. And then they sort of redesigned it to be OnlyFans. And in my opinion, I think the reason this business model has worked is because
everyone can't make money.
No, well,
because they've lost their jobs in COVID.
No.
COVID.
It's designed for people with a following to make money off it. So influencers are making money off it. And what are influencers doing to promote their OnlyFans? They have to be posting on all their platforms.
Yeah.
So they're bringing in all this traffic with their big followings. And I think that's a big reason why their business model has worked.
And it's weird to me that it started in 2016. Was it established around that time?
I think it was a little bit earlier than that.
So earlier than that, and then Jem Wolfie was like the face of it for like 2 or 3 years. I think there's going to be more people that she's done fucking amazing numbers. We've looked at her numbers and stuff like that, and she does massive numbers.
Oh, it's insane.
But who's the next person to stand up over her? Because she's been the cover of it and she's legit killed it on there. I think it says that she's made $2 million in the first year or 2 years.
In the first 2 years.
So who's the next person that's going to become like, you've got all these rappers getting on it. Yeah. Jake Paul's looking at, I don't know, he's posting some pretty edgy shit. Us,
I mean, he's played with the idea a little bit.
Yeah, us, we're fucking in the top 1% creators. I don't know how many other people are in that top 1%, but
0.01%.
0.01%. So that's like right up the top.
Fucking insane.
Like, how many likes do we have all over our platform, like the OnlyFans platform.
I think we've got over 50,000. I think we're coming on 60,000.
60,000 likes on, and we haven't even done that many posts.
No.
So that really fucking stands out. And guys, if you're not subscribed to our OnlyFans, it is the only link in the description, and it is today's sponsor. So yeah, it's lukevanessa.com. Go and click the first link in the description, and you'll get 70 posts. I think that, yeah, is there 70 posts on there?
Yeah, I mean, we post daily. We send DMs and stuff. So like the
It's
numbers
very
keep growing.
sexy. It's very sexy content. You will never see these posts anywhere else. It's all on lukevanessa.com. And and that is what's backing this podcast. So if you enjoy this podcast, make sure you subscribe to this, give it a like, leave a positive comment, and also click the first link in the description, which is the only link. We're not promoting anything else. And go subscribe and become a part of that, because I think we post more on there than we post anywhere else.
I think we put like 90% of our energy into that.
Yeah.
Like we're always online. We're always responding to people. So if you actually want to have a conversation with us, like jump on there, because we do reply.
Even if they want to buy our undies, you can buy... No, there's an option there where you can buy undies. You can buy...
You can buy anything, really. I mean,
buy-
I've sent feet pictures.
Yeah, feet pictures.
Love a good foot.
Little arseholes. And, yeah, but anyway, lukevanessa.com. First link in the description. I guarantee if you subscribe, I think it's 30 cents a day. So if you subscribe, it's 30 cents a day. You're supporting a good cause, and you're getting horny right behind your phone. You get to see us naked. That's just, you do.
Pretty much.
Straight up, you get naked. Anything else on OnlyFans that you want to talk about?
Anything else? Well, when you put it that way, it makes my mind go like completely blank.
All right. So, is there anything else that we kind of want to touch on OnlyFans? I think it's just a fucking growing platform. 2020 is the year of OnlyFans. It's only going to get bigger and better. And I'm just keen to see more influencers get on there and not look up their account and seem nude, but let's get on to the next segment. What we're going to be talking about in the next segment is 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine, he's out of jail, 16 days ago?
Yeah, like super recent, and he's just fucking taken off, hasn't he?
There is no other rappers as controversial as 6ix9ine. The way he stepped into the rap game, I remember watching, every time I'm on a plane, I watch X's interview and I watch 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine, yeah.
6ix9ine fucking changed. He had this vision, and he looked like he knew where he was going, he knew where he was taking it, and he fucking took it there. But I think he's even surprised himself with how big he's gone. He's got music videos on 1 billion views. Some of Justin Bieber's music videos don't even hit 1 billion. So he's got 200 million in 1 week on Goober. Like, fuck. Like, he comes out of jail. And it's not like,
numbers.
It's not like, I'm going to warm up and, build to that 200. No one's fucking doing it. Like, no one, Little Pump's not doing that. 6ix9ine comes straight out, blows up. He's just a fucking, I wouldn't mind meeting him.
What are your thoughts on him snitching?
Him snitching? Fuck.
What would you do if you were in his position?
Well, I'm not in his mind. I don't know exactly. There's all these media reports, TMZ, Michael McCrudden and all that stuff report on what he's done. But, like, if he's out in 2 years, I'm guessing he would have went time served, and then he's on some strict ass shit like I am. So, like, I think...
Are you saying you don't think that he's snitched?
I think... he's worked with the feds.
Yeah.
He snitched.
Because he's admitted to doing that as well.
That's it. So I'm just going to say, if I was in the same position looking at life, or like snitching on cunts that ripped him off millions of dollars. He got ripped off. He was getting booked for shows, and they were cut. You know how your manager takes a 20% cut? Apparently they were taking millions of dollars. Like, these cunts didn't get... It's like this. It's like you and your ex are in jail. Your ex that, like, let's just say, I don't know let's just say, an ex that's done the worst possible shit to you. All right? You hate this cunt's guts. Yeah? We're not aiming at any ex. An example, all right? You're in jail and you've got to give the feds and you've got to give the feds evidence. And this ex is a motherfucking piece of shit. Like, he does not deserve to come out of jail. I don't know. Like,
what
if
was
my
it-
ex
what
didn't
was it
deserve to
that-
come out of jail, fuck it.
What was it that put him in jail? Like, what was it that sent him there? Was he working with these people?
He was around them.
something?
He was at shootings.
Because what
extortion.
What confuses me is, like, if they were working together before he went in, obviously they weren't that bad to him. That's what I question. You know, he's saying these people were doing this, these people were doing that, and I'm not against him. I just question, why was he working with these people and around these people if they were so bad, you know?
Well, they brought him up. They brought him up. His whole management brought him up, brought him to that success. And I think, because on his last album, dropped in 2018 November, he said, fuck, like, I can't say Treyway, I can't do this. It was recorded before all this happened. Like, it was recorded months before. Songs take ages to make. Like, and he got arrested, and his album dropped a day or so after he got arrested and went number one. Like, how does he fix shit up when he's arrested? Like, he was against Treyway. He said it. He goes, I'm out of it, fuck them, this and that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like he was against him, and I don't know. I back him.
Yeah, I mean,
the cunt.
I don't really know much about that, but I do question a few things because, you know, he said this and that, and then, like, when I see it, I'm like, well, I feel like there's a much bigger story to it. Like, you don't just
There's bigger stories.
work with people one day and then snitch on them the next.
Yeah, he's got a kid, and he was out of the gang life. He was out of the gang life and all that stuff. And then, like, why does he need to go killing people or being involved with that when he has so much money?
Yeah.
Like, he's got all this money and all these leeches around him and shit. I feel like I don't think he's scared. Like, yeah, there's people that want to kill him probably. But I don't think he's scared. He's just chilling, living his life. And I don't think what he's done is wrong. He wouldn't have got out of jail if what he done was so bad. They would have gave him a sentence, a big sentence. I don't even think he got sentenced. He was in remand and then got released. And good on him. Hopefully he stays good. Just like me, I need to behave and stay well as well.
Massive publicity, so imagine that.
Imagine if he went, man. Imagine if that was a publicity stunt for 2 years.
He just faked
What,
it
just
in
go to jail for 2 years? You know what? Like, people do crazy shit. Like, I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, he's done some fucking... He fakes getting kidnapped and shit.
Yeah, he's done some insane publicity stunts.
And I wouldn't
He's a
mind...
fucking genius.
I wouldn't mind
Really.
learning who comes up with his publicity stunts. I'm all about it.
Let's get them to manage us.
I want to learn that shit. Now, what he's been going on about recently is he's got beef with Ariana Grande.
Yeah, Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber's new album hit number one on Billboard charts.
Was it the single or an album?
Not the album, sorry, the single.
Yeah.
Now he's saying that you can buy your way into number one.
I think you can buy your way into anything these days. If you know the right person and you know in social media, YouTube's a hard one, but then again, paid collaborations.
I mean, I don't completely agree with that because the way that Billboard works isn't just on streams. Like, for example, paid streams count as more votes, and it's also a domestic chart.
So who pays?
Streamers, so paid subscribers or people that buy an album. So, for example, one paid stream counts. So, for example, Spotify, all that sort of stuff, counts as three times more than an unpaid stream.
Oh, so let's just say apparently they've been putting in money.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you could do that with a paid stream, but on top of that, the proceeds from Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande's single was actually going to COVID-19. So it was sort of a charity thing as well. So I think more people would have been paying knowing that their money was going to a good cause.
With a good scam. Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, I know. All right, so...
But I think there's reasons why it hit number one. It wasn't like a big scam where they just bought into it. I think that people were genuinely paying for it, and that's just how Billboard works.
But then 6ix9ine's record Goober, it 50 million streams went missing off it. That's what he's discussing.
Yeah.
That's what he's going off about. So he
But
actually was number one.
Were they the domestic streams? Like, the way Billboard that chart works is so different that, like, you know, it's not just a black and white thing. It's quite a complex chart.
Do you know what wouldn't surprise me? Is Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande actually own Billboard. Like, they're actually, like, they got a lot of fucking money. They might be investors.
They could be.
No, go fuck 6ix9ine. Let's
There
jump
you
up
go.
to the top. You can do whatever the fuck you want in this day and age. You can fucking buy your way anywhere. You can buy followers. A lot of people, you know, them fake Instagram followers.
You look, they've got like 300k followers, and you look at their comments, and there's only like 3 comments. on their recent posts.
And I used to, oh fuck, we've got to touch on this. We'll touch on this after we wrap up the whole 6ix9ine Ariana Grande stuff. So pretty much Bieber said fuck you to, he actually has shares in the Billboard and goes, yeah, we're cutting 6ix9ine out. And Ariana Grande, she don't give a fuck either. 6ix9ine's fucking out, he's killing it. He's taking over the game. He's got another record dropping, another single dropping this Friday.
Get out.
So Snoop Dogg's actually real up in that OG fucking, you know, like, don't snitch, bitch, smoke that fucking weed. It's like, hold on, wait, Snoop Dogg, let's go back 20 years when you went on that fucking chart show with Suge Knight and shit and called everyone out.
Yeah.
He's fucked. No, that's not a snitch, that's got balls, eh?
Yeah.
Fuck the East Coast.
I wouldn't call that snitching.
Alright, fuck, I don't know if they're all working together, I don't know what they're up to, but I just think Snoop Dogg can get fucked. Nah, I'm joking.
He's just like that, mate. Watch out. He's
Oh,
got
Snoop Dogg. Oh, Snoop.
We've got Snoop right up there.
How controversial would this be if 6ix9ine's one day here? Good on him. Wish him the best luck for his next drop on Friday.
Can't wait for it.
Do you support him?
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Well, when I was on Love Island, there was so many memes about me being 6ix9ine. I don't know why. I think it's the tattoos or something, but
Oh, you got tattoos on your face.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't understand that meme.
It was the weirdest thing, but I got memed out as 6ix9ine while I was on TV.
That's always good to get memed out. Don't take that as a bad thing.
especially the 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
That's amazing. Alright, so what was the next thing that we're on to? 1 second, sorry.
I've got notes here. We're new to this whole podcast thing.
Yeah, all right. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is how we're dealing with COVID-19.
Fucking terrible, to be honest.
I love it.
Do you?
I love not being allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
And just
I mean-
I don't really care. Like, I love not being able to fly anywhere. I'm on isolation anyway. I'm on an ICO.
I think what you don't care about is, I think what you enjoy about it is that I can't go anywhere.
I don't care if you go anywhere. Go!
You're
Give
like,
me some
yes.
fucking space.
You're like, everyone's got the same restrictions as me, haha.
That's what I think. I'm like, I don't have to do community service.
Oh, that's right. What happens with that? So you get, for every week that we're in quarantine, how many hours do you get off your
So I
community
get
service?
credited 7 hours a week. So let's be honest, next week it's over.
So basically Luke's done all his time sort of not doing anything.
Yeah,
How many
just-
hours did you have in total?
I had 80, and then I done one day, and then I went to jail the next day.
You didn't do one day. That was
No, I went to jail. So I'd done that,
But
and
that
then
wasn't-
Valentine's Day was the next day.
So Luke went to jail on Valentine's Day, by the way, for
Did you
anyone
get a
who doesn't
present?
know. No, it was the
Oh,
worst day ever.
Yeah, well, she lost her loved one.
Yeah, it was fucking
So
upsetting.
I got arrested for pranks.
It was a reverse Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was like, it just went to shit. Like, oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
I
I get
feel
upset.
sick.
Yeah, I get so upset thinking about it.
What do you get upset about?
Well, just that whole day, like, it's pretty fucked. You think you're going to have a good day, and then all of a sudden,
I'm in
like,
jail.
I can't talk to you. I didn't talk to you for how long? Like, weeks, 5 weeks. So Luke didn't actually want to contact anyone. Like, you didn't speak to your mum or anything
No,
while
not
you're
my
in jail.
mum. Not just Wes and my lawyer. Because it's a hard. We can touch on this. So it's a being in there. It's like, oh yeah, hey, like Vanessa, how are you? And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just like fucking on a plane. Like I'm going to Queensland. I'm having mad fucking cappuccinos with like this avocado toast, and I'm just like, yeah, this guard just strip searched me and told me to pull my balls up, and he called my dick a little tacker. And you know, it's not like it's like, oh yeah, so like I'm feeling heaps good in my active wear, running along, doing the coastal walk. Yeah, I'm fucking in the same green clothes for the last 3 weeks. They stink. My socks have tinea in them. These shoes I'd never wear on the outside, and I'm now wearing them. So yeah, you'd rather not speak to anyone. Yeah. And rather not hear any negativity. No, like while you're in there, you're like, say you're getting an argument with your missus, that'd be the worst thing. 100%. Like you'd be fucking sitting there, like you can't go and distract yourself. You're in a cell. You can't distract yourself and go, oh yeah, fuck, I might go for a walk. It's like, hold on, wait, I can only take 3 steps. So that is the explanation behind that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense. It was a hard 5 weeks, but yeah, pretty upsetting stuff.
All the best.
Wouldn't wish it upon anyone.
What, you being in jail? Imagine
anyone being in jail.
I've actually thought about certain people being in jail.
Well, I felt like I was sort of in jail for, wait, who?
Just certain, like, just how people deal with it, like, just randoms.
Who'd you pick, like, oh?
I'd be sweet. I'd turn into a lesbian. I'd be right.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Imagine, like...
I would fully turn into a lesbian.
No,
no questions asked.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, in a chick's jail, you'd be able to do scissors, eat some box, this and that. In a guy's jail...
You've got a tranny. Don't complain. You've
got the
jail tranny.
Soggy biscuit. You could have played that.
I'm not playing shit, mate. No, it's not like I reckon girls got it better because they'd end up fucking hooking up and
but there's
experiment.
No dick there, whereas guys, they actually have...
There's fingers.
And toothbrushes.
Toothbrush?
Yeah, bro.
You can't compare a toothbrush to a dick.
You can't compare a dick going in your ass to a fucking girl doing scissors with you.
I think guys having anal would be a lot better than scissoring a girl.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, just close your eyes, it's a girl. Whereas girls, it's like, ooh, I am definitely scissoring someone. Like, you can't mistake scissoring for a penis. Right?
I'm over this combo. Alright, we just got sidetracked a bit and now we need to get back to the coronavirus. So, restrictions are fucked.
Yeah, I'm really struggling with it. I kind of like the social distancing aspect. Are you breathing on me?
No.
Why do you do these things?
Alright, what were you saying, Joe?
Please brush your teeth.
Please fix your teeth.
Show me. Whose teeth are better? Comment down below who's got better teeth. Yeah, no, I actually like the social distancing rules because I hate sort of people being in my personal space bubble.
So what happens if like a fan comes up to you and tries to... I've actually... No, we can't. I want to hear about this.
All right, so like...
You actually knew what I was going to say.
I knew exactly what you were going to say because I don't like being touched ever. COVID-19 or not, I do not like people being in my personal space. Like, I love meeting fans and talking to them, but the minute that I get touched, it's just like straight turn off.
What about the guy the other day?
And this one particular day, this guy came up.
I started getting horny thinking about it.
And came up, gave Luke a handshake, and then it was kind of one of those things where like you don't want to do something, but it's happening so quick that you can't stop it
I didn't want to touch him. His mullet was fucking a metre long. He's ducked in the window and he's like, and I seen it, it was like all this fucking, it was like someone dribbled all over his hand.
I could see like sweat coming off
and
his hands.
And I'm like, went for the knuckles and then he kept it open and I'm like, knuckles, and then I'm like, and then I was like this. And then I'm like this. I've kind of like went, and then the handshake to Vanessa happened and I'm like, fuck yes.
It was the wettest handshake I had ever felt in my life and I feel like I'm still traumatized from it.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Rock Wheeler. You know them. So it reminds you of one of them like dribbling all over his hands like, and he just, how are you, brother? Love you.
It was almost like he went, how you going?
And then you just fucking, I loved it. And you're like, fucking Luke, why do you make me do that? I'm like, I didn't make you put your hand out to the bloke.
I think we had a fight over that.
No, we don't fight. But yeah, it was, so social distancing is a good thing.
I think social distancing should still happen after COVID.
All right.
Sort of.
I reckon. So what about sex? What about when people are walking along on the street and just want to have sex like they usually do?
What?
I wish it
Public-
happened like that.
Yeah, I wish everyone walked
Wait.
around naked. No, I seriously, like, imagine everyone.
Do you really wish everyone walked around naked? I'm just imagining Squidward with a beard walking around like no
Oh,
one
imagine
else
Isaac
would do
Butterfield.
that.
Well, imagine Isaac Butterfield walking around naked. Does he ever have a missus? Do you reckon he gets girls?
Is he straight?
I've never seen him with a girl.
No, this is not shots fired. Like I genuinely wasn't.
Maybe
sure.
search up if Isaac Butterfield has. I've never seen him with a girl.
That's probably why he's so angry. He's just sexually frustrated.
I reckon
Yeah.
I reckon he waxed his cock that much that he'd have blisters all over it.
Do you think he
100%.
subscribed to our OnlyFans?
Yeah,
Surely.
because he knew a bit of information.
Surely.
Fucking, I don't know, back to that. Yeah, when this COVID-19 stuff happens or ends, let's get the boxing match with Isaac Butterfield going.
Isaac Butterfield.
I hope it ends soon when my restrictions are over, but also I've got still 10 months of an ICO, so I'm just going to kick back. If you haven't seen Vanessa's interview with me and Vanessa, then go to the last video.
There's only one other video, so it's not that hard to
This is
find.
going to be the second one.
Yeah.
Make sure you give this video a massive like, guys. Also subscribe, smash the subscribe button. Right fucking now, you've got 3 seconds to go and hit that subscribe button. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Now also turn on post notifications. That is your bell down to the right. And make sure it says always on so you're notified every time that we post. This was the Luke Allen 23 show and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow with another episode. Peace out in the Middle East and fuck Isaac Butterfield. Thank you, Vanessa Sierra. Both our Instagrams will be in the description. And make sure you subscribe to our OnlyFans, LukeVanessa.com. Are we still in?
I think that's still
Do we
here.
need to say anything else?
Catch ya.
Mic check, 1, 2. Imagine if the mic was fucked. Peace.